This week's US CQM Forecast Alert is the effect of July employment on CQM and PCA forecasts. Monthly economic indicators released this week that were significantly below ADIMA forecast included July employment gains, manufacturing inventories, and construction spending. As a result, economic growth rates have been revised slightly downward on both the expenditure and income side. The average growth rate on both sides indicate a gradual slowdown in the economy since mid-July. Economic growth is at around 2%. Nominal durable goods and non-durable goods PCEs are estimated from retail sales, while service PCE focuses on the supply side and uses the number of service sector employees. As the number of service sector employees in July was roughly in line with the ADIMA forecast, nominal service PCE was only revised downward slightly from 3.3% to 3.2%. The main contributors to the downward revision of the economic growth on the expenditure side were manufacturing inventories and construction spending in June. The number of employees, average weekly working hours, and average weekly income in each industry are used to estimate wage and salary disbursement in each industry. In particular, wage and salary disbursement in the goods-producing industry have been revised down a lot. As a result, the economic growth on the income side has been revised downwards. In PCA, payrolls are one of the monthly economic indicators that construct the principal component for estimating real GDP. PCA revised down its economic growth rate from 3.82% to 3.48% by updating the June real construction spending, and further to 2.29% by updating the July employment. With all inflation measures below 1.5%, inflation is well under control. The Fed will focus on the timing to cut interest rates for preventing a recession. Conclusion from this week's US CQM Forecast Alert. The first, the U.S. economy in 2024 Q3 has been slowing down gradually since mid-July, with the current economic growth rate at around 2%. The second, inflation in 2024 Q3 is under control at below 1.5%. The third, the Fed will likely focus on the timing of interest rate cut to prevent the economy from slowing down. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast and shows how to access the past US CQM forecast alert.